pretend that's not things here.
Action!
Action! I should get the sound effects to use them the entire time.
No.
No.
We're rolling.
I didn't even click it. Fine. What is this thing again? Hello, and welcome
Truro State
to
of
Truro
Mind.
State of Mind.
We're on episode 5 now, and we don't have Joe. Joe's gone.
I killed Joe.
We are Joe. Yeah, Joe's not here right now, so we are taking over for this episode. This is episode 5.
So it's just I was out of the frame and you were in it, so I thought I had to shorten my.
There we go, that works.
Because I don't want to look shorter than you, but at the same time I don't want to be out of the frame.
Nah, I don't like being this too small.
Well,
We could be the same size, I don't care.
I'm
Yeah, Joe's not here right now, so we're going to be taking over for this episode until he decides to return, because he's a jackass.
If he ever returns.
If he ever returns, that's right. I am the potentially new co-presenter, Maisie.
Is that a word? Co-presenter.
Yeah, co-presenter.
Co-host.
Co-host. And this is Larry, cameraman number 2.
I'm cameraman number 1.
Cameraman number 1, sorry Dan.
Excuse me, but who wasn't here last week?
Who was this?
You lost that title when you didn't come in.
That is very true, you lost privileges, as well as Will lost privileges as co-host. Hi. I'm a female and I've taken over this role now for diversity. As Joe loves to put it. Yeah, so we're doing questions first.
No, the thing is
Question
no,
time.
I have to say, what time is it? And you have to say,
Question time!
Should I do that?
We kind of just did it then. So yeah, we don't have the questions as
Joe
is-
sucks.
Joe sucks. So
Why
we
is Rowan messaging me?
So we have
Sorry.
random questions on Google that we're just going to answer for you guys. You're welcome.
Couple questions.
So yeah, we've got a couple questions. It's because it was all like it was too dark.
Yeah, it's
in
because
the
you use the
green.
lights from the thing. Honestly, I don't think that works sometimes. It works for like.
I think the white background helps as well.
Yeah, the white
the white
background helps a
background
lot.
definitely. Because like the green background and the yellow lighting. Just
Yeah.
makes
So
it
Joe,
look
we're already doing better.
Yeah.
So
And we literally have one camera on top of it. So I'm gonna take a video of this and send him it to add into the show.
yes.
This is our current set.
Yeah, this is our setup right
We're doing
now.
well.
We don't have a tripod. We don't have any lighting. We don't have anything. We're just rolling with it. We're rolling with the
Nothing,
punches.
Literally.
We've got a white background. So the first question is, what's one thing no one knows about you? I personally have no idea.
What's
How
that
to
no one knows about me?
As I am in a nearly 3-year relationship, Finn knows practically everything about me.
Well, apart from Finn then.
Here's something hardly anyone knows other than like you and Rowan. I don't like water. I think that's
everyone
a good
in my
one.
class knows that now.
Really?
You
Well,
advertise it very well.
did you know Dan? There we go, Dan.
Yeah, but
doesn't
Dan
know.
doesn't pay attention. Dan's not part of this.
How do you not like water?
It's gross.
Some
I
water.
just don't like it. I
Water.
don't
She has to
like
have
it.
these, like these things put in it, or she has to have like
Yeah, like fruity
water.
tea bags. Well, like tea bags that are meant to go in water.
Yeah, I did ballet and contemporary for 4 years.
Yes,
I can do the splits. That's something people don't know about me.
that's cool. I used to be able to do that, but
And I still have a fair bit of flexibility from.
so
Yeah,
these.
so you can't sit in chairs properly.
Yeah, that's fine. 12 random questions to ask to get to know someone. I feel like that's appropriate for us
Yeah.
as we're like the
'Cause
newbies.
Yeah, but I think people got to know us pretty well from behind the camera because you could
Yeah,
hear us
we were on the
talking
last show.
the entire time.
Yeah, we were on the last
We're the
show.
ones behind the camera causing all the problems.
Yeah, Finn, who was the last guy. Yeah, he's my boyfriend, I guess.
I thought it was mine.
No, he's Rowan's.
I think they probably got that from the fact that the entire time you're just pointing your ring finger every time there's a question you
Yes. Here's a kind of interesting one. It doesn't relate to the subject whatsoever. What is your first memory that you remember?
I was in India. This is a genuine memory. So I don't remember much from my childhood, but I remember these small glimpses, and this gets talked about to this day, and I was about 3 at the time. it's not even that funny, but we were at a restaurant and I got given food, and then all I remember is me saying, "Where's my fork and knife?" But I didn't add the "and" very clearly, so I was, "Where's my fucking knife?" And I sounded like saying, "Where's my fucking knife?" to my family, and then they like all started laughing. I was like, "What? I just want my fork and knife!"
Aww.
And I was just like,
My first memory is a really stupid one. I actually have a Polaroid picture of it. It's of me as like a 4-year-old sitting like in a big ass wicker basket, and we used to keep all the fruit in like a cupboard that I could reach. So there's a picture of me in this big ass wicker basket with loads of like white laundry with a bag full of strawberries, eating the strawberries.
wow.
Because I've always loved strawberries.
I was like that, but with dog food.
I
I ate dog biscuits. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh god. Yeah, there we go. Favourite food?
Pizza. I'm boring like that.
What type of pizza?
Sometimes I like pretty much any, but like the like proper like wood burns like cooked or like from the stove like ovens, the proper ones with like thin bases that are just margarita with herbs.
Nice.
Really, they're my go-to.
Mine's a weird one. Yorkshire puddings. I fucking love
My
Yorkshire
mum like
puddings.
makes really good ones. She make like massive.
The big ones that you put all your dinner in. Yeah, Yorkshire puddings with like gravy.
I think this show's going great.
Yes. Favourite drink? We can ask all like the basic shit until we come up with a good one.
What? Okay.
Favourite drink?
I wouldn't say coffee. I haven't been having that a lot. My favourite drink is probably just water. Scrap. Because that's the only one that I feel good about drinking.
That's
Because every time I drink coffee, I'm like, my dentist's gonna hate me. Every time I think I'm very like, my dentist's gonna hate me for this every single time I do anything.
I drink coffee every day. I know it's not great, but I drink coffee every day. I'm not. Yeah. I like it,
making
but I would.
Coffee.
Yeah,
I enjoy that. So.
I wouldn't say it's my favourite drink though. I would say like maybe like.
I remember sending this really long list of questions that were really good to a friend.
I can like always drink Pepsi. Like I'll never like deny a Pepsi.
Right.
There's like apple juice.
I'm more of like a diet Pepsi sort of person.
Pepsi Max is good too.
Yeah. There's Joe holding 2 cameras.
No, you're doing it wrong. You need to do it like that. Like the gurus.
What the hell?
Joe wants to record a bit with him coming in at the end.
Okay. What, did you let him know that we're taking
can you
over?
tell him not to have it so that I can't come back in though? Because I want to be in the show again.
Yeah. Every season we have a Larry episode. A Larry.
If this turns out well, then we actually should.
Actually though, yeah. We're just taking over the show.
I feel like me and you can talk a lot, and we have a lot more similar to talk about than
exactly.
Joe.
Yeah.
No offense, Joe.
No offense, Joe.
But we are a lot easier to talk to each other than you.
You should have seen the Tristan episode. They never talked to each other before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tristan. I don't know who that is either.
Let's go to
the episode before last week's.
I think I only didn't watch one of them.
I think it's the Tristan one because I watched the first one.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
I didn't watch the Tristan one.
Yeah, I've watched all the ones. Like I watched the first one, and I watched the one last week. And the second was it the second one I watched? Was it just the third one? I must have just not watched the third one. Was it the third one that's Tristan?
It was the worst one, to be fair.
Oh, this is a good one. If you could learn any language fluently, what would you learn? Japanese.
Oh, I would go for Japanese, but then my first honestly, I just love to learn language. I don't know, maybe Italian. That'd be pretty fun.
That'd be cool. I wonder why.
What?
Apricot.
Oh god. No, I guess I just like them. My friend's Italian, so I did learn a bit, but then I forgot all of it. I actually learned quite a bit, actually. I was be able to hold conversations, but then I literally completely... You know that there's a thing where people can like literally like... They'll wake up from a coma and they'll be able to speak French fluently, but they will never study the language.
Yeah, it's so weird.
So weird.
And they can like
several
forget,
cases of it with
forget
Spanish
English.
and French.
Yeah, they can like forget their own language.
Strange. Like, how does that even work?
I guess something in the brain. I don't know.
Something in the brain. When they're... How would it go from them being in a coma where they're completely brain dead?
These questions are so shit. When was the last time you took some time to be alone? What does it mean to be alone? The last time I was alone was this morning when I fucking woke up.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
Took some time to... I think that means like like self-revelation, like
Yeah.
kind of just time to like be chill. And I guess that was a few weeks ago for me.
Oh, do you think any type of afterlife exists?
See, okay, this is good, interesting. I'm the sort of person where I'm not against anyone believing anything. I respect everyone's beliefs, but I personally don't believe in anything because at the end of the day, I don't want to stress myself out about something that I can't necessarily prove.
Exactly, until it
So
happens.
God could be real. We could have. Who knows what we could have come from? I don't stress out about it. But I like the idea. I want to think yes, because I would hate the idea that when after all of this life, we just finish and that's it. That just doesn't make sense to me. How can that be possible? Like there must be something afterwards. Like because like surely we can't go through all of this and it just to lead to nothing.
Yeah.
The world can't be that messed up. Or maybe.
But it is.
Yeah, but like I just don't. I feel like there's so many possibilities that how can one of them not be true?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, part of me kind of wants all of them. Like sometimes I want to be reborn, and sometimes I want to just go to heaven. Not that I'd go to heaven, but
It would be really cool to have like what anyone wants. Like if someone wants to be reincarnated when they die, they are allowed to be. If you want to go to heaven,
if you could choose, like all of them are real, and you could just choose.
Yeah, that could be a lot.
That's a lot more interesting because like the whole like how this world started, that sort of thing where only one of them can be true.
Yeah.
Whereas with afterlife, that could be that. I want to think that that's the case where you can choose.
Yeah, you can
depending on your beliefs. But maybe if the people that are against all beliefs, that are like atheists and also don't believe in anything like that, maybe those are the sort of people that don't have anything happen to them. They just die.
We're getting deep on the show.
That's what happens when I become.
I think like I guess like scientifically, I think when the world like when you die like that. I believe like
part of me does, but
I don't want to believe that when you die that's it.
Yeah.
But I think that's what would happen.
That's the one that makes most sense.
Because like magic and all that shit.
I don't know if I want to actually say. For a dare, I got my belly button pierced.
Is it still pierced?
I took it out, but the hole's permanent now. I'm permanently gonna have a hole in my belly button because of a dare.
Wow,
That's
me. That's good.
See, that's why I don't want to do triple dare, because I'll end up getting pierced again.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good one. What is like at like a party or like a social situation?
Yeah, I go to loads of parties.
Yeah. What is the best dare you've ever given or like seen being done?
Probably that I've been given was the belly button piercing.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, but to be fair, like I said, it was a dare, and also at the same time she was just telling me I should. I was just like kind of I was whipped at the time.
I dared my friend to kiss whoever they want's like friend's penis, and they did it.
I think we're gonna have to cut that out if Emily watches.
Everyone watch it.
It was a very good dare though. I'm actually.
But you're gonna have to
quite
come up with
amazed
another one just in case he does need to cut that out. Because mine's not like great at having my belly button.
I don't know if it was a dare, but it's a really good one. My friend like shit in a cat litter box.
You're gonna have to cut that out.
That one can stay. That one's not too bad. What's your favourite day of the week?
Oh my fucking god, these questions are so dumb. But probably Sunday.
Friday because
Actually,
I get
Sunday's the day I work. If I didn't work on Sunday,
Yeah.
because it's the day where you don't feel bad if you don't do.
That's
anything.
true. But Friday for me because I have college and then I have the rest of the day to do whatever.
No, Friday's pretty good as well because I do drama on Fridays. Some people don't know that, but most people in my tutor group know that I do drama. News. Okay.
So I was going to say the coronavirus.
That's
That's
a
a fun
confirms
one.
170
That's
deaths
a
of
real
coronavirus. There's 170 deaths. Wow. Apparently, didn't it come from bats? It's been
Yes,
proved that it
bat
came from
soup.
bats.
Bat soup
Wow.
in China. People, yeah. The UK currently has like
3 cases.
I think it's 2. It's
I think
probably changed.
I saw
now.
this. I don't know if it was real, but I saw this thing that said one of the cases was just a hangover. Like someone
Yeah.
I wouldn't
thought
be
they had it
surprised.
was a hangover.
Yeah. Because like I think everyone at this point has seen that video go around of
Oh,
the
look, there's one.
coaches,
Oh,
like
sorry.
driving past of like the 6 or 7 like coaches full
Yeah.
of like contaminated people. I think the media's kind of like going a bit far with it, but you know, they're going a bit overboard with how like dramatic it is.
I'm trying to load up this one that was just like, and now for some good news about humanity, because I was like, we need some good news.
Brexit.
I was going to say Brexit.
Good
Joe would
news.
want to talk about Brexit.
Yeah, but
we know fucking nothing.
We know nothing.
What do you mean?
We know nothing. All we know is we're not in the EU.
I didn't even
That's it.
vote. I'm 18 and I didn't vote.
Yeah.
Because I know nothing about it.
If I could have voted, I would stay, obviously. But
yeah.
that's all I know.
A lot of, it's very,
Leave.
it's very like,
This is why we can't get into politics. Who does politics on YouTube? Who is that dumb?
Sorry,
Alex
dear.
Jones.
sorry dear.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry dear.
Well,
Yeah, there's this MP who doesn't,
the person that she literally voted against same-sex marriage, and now she's the LGBT and equalities officer. Like,
yeah.
what?
I don't
In
know.
what universe does that make any sense?
No, I don't know what's really going to happen for the LGBTQ
We're
now.
screwed, like always.
Yeah, I don't know like how that's really going to work because obvious reasons. I'm hoping she does something wrong quickly so it can get resolved quickly, you know what I mean? Like if it like
yeah, but she could do everything wrong and probably still be like, oh, it's fine.
yeah, but that's what let's just hope that she is voted out.
Yeah,
quickly.
I don't think I think I can't remember. I read the entire thing, but I can't remember anything that was on it, if I'm honest.
Helpful.
I think she got voted in, but then like something happened where then people were like questioning it, and she was like, apparently she's going to take an approach that isn't at all biased. She's still going to take a equal approach, but that's not. If you're going to vote against same-sex marriage, you're not going to take an equal approach to LGBT rights.
Yeah, like the
One thing I don't understand why that. I think they should have more people that actually understand LGBT to be at these things.
Yeah.
Because she won't have any fucking clue what it's like to be in this situation.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, how would she even know for a second? She doesn't. If she votes, the sort of people that vote against things are just ignorant and don't accept. They're still just people. They see them as these creatures that aren't like just.
Yeah, like
just
not
like,
really like in the know. They don't really have like an experience of it.
Sorry, a bit off track, but I saw this video last night that's of a spy monkey that was put in like this like with a bunch of other real monkeys, and it was like a small one, and it started trying to babysit the monkey, but so it's pulling it off with a thing, so it was just a camera, but then it dropped it and it thought it died, and a bunch of people just gathered around, like the monkeys all gathered around this spy monkey lying like dead on the ground, and was just like so upset about it. And I literally like.
That's sad.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to say that.
Oh, we're in February now, so the January fucking disaster has finished.
Yeah, but January isn't the problem with this world. It's just this world.
No, but it's like nothing worse can happen in January now because you know that's gone unless some like random
but now
shit
just
comes
bad
up.
things can happen.
Yeah.
With it. And,
There hasn't really been any good news.
Let's read it. Okay, MP who voted against same-sex marriage elected to be Parliament's new LGBT and equality chief. She was the only MP to put a name forward for it.
Oh, so they kind of like had to
They
give
had
it to her.
It wasn't like they chose to.
Mm.
It was only open to Conservatives due to the way the Parliament's committees are split. Oh, that's already a problem then. Oh, so she didn't. So her supporting statement for it didn't even reference LGBT issues. She sort of talked about disability, gender, and race. Like, I guess that's the equalities part of it, but like, the problem is you're against LGBT and you're the LGBT.
Gender kind of applies to it.
Yeah, I guess gender identity
Yeah.
and everything, but still, I think she was more referring to like equality with women and stuff like that. Which I guess like good things if she's still like those things need to be done, but you can't completely dismiss the LGBT issues.
The UK's doing like relatively good with it all.
Better than America.
Yeah,
That's
the UK's like being pretty accepting. Who knows what's going to happen with this new MP, but yeah, so far so good with all that.
But still, there are still some problems.
Yeah, there are still some problems.
There's still a lot of like hate against them, even though.
Yeah.
But the thing is, every time I talk to anyone about this, they're like, does that still really happen? Surely it doesn't happen anymore. It's like, yeah, of course it is.
Yeah,
When I
like same with
mentioned-
racism.
When I mentioned like the F word being said to me, they're like, people still do that. It's like, yeah, you bet.
Yeah.
It still happens. You just don't. You're just blind to it.
Yeah, it's
And
the same with it's the same with racism. Like since the coronavirus has come out, the world is just of
like,
racism
like,
over Chinese
even
people.
just Chinese people wearing like those
It's
face
true,
masks,
though.
they're just like
Yeah.
immediately like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I saw this awful video where it's two Chinese people sat on one side. It was like one of those 4 chairs in like a train or something.
Yeah.
And they were two opposite each other. One side there were 2 Chinese people just on their phone doing nothing. The other side 2 white people like this.
Yeah,
It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you to think that's okay?
It's it can be fair, as in like
I guess if you don't want to get disease, but
yeah,
if they're Chinese doesn't mean they have got it.
Exactly, like
They
a
could have
Chinese
been
person
born
could be
here.
exactly. They could have never been to China.
Yeah, they
before.
could have literally.
So in that sense, it's like,
but that's just
come
their
on
heritage.
now.
It's so stupid.
But like at like airports and situations like that, I think it's completely reasonable.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, haven't they been blocking flights from where
Yeah,
it came from?
so
as well.
A couple days ago, or if not, yeah, a couple days ago, I think they did one of the last evacuation has been made now. So I think the last plane has like left there now, containing 11 British people who have now been put in quarantine for 14 days.
Yeah.
But I think that's everyone out of that area. But I think airports have been, stopping flights. Australia and the USA has stopped flights from China. They're denying everyone who's from China on the flight.
I think it's a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, it's fair if, because someone might have the coronavirus, and as soon as they get into United States,
surely
it
you
could
just
spread.
quarantine them for a bit.
I don't like the thought of everyone who doesn't even have it is stuck where it is.
Stuck.
People coming home from
Imagine not being able
holidays.
to come back just because people.
Exactly.
That's
what's happening now is people who are here or from America are being stuck in the airports and they can't leave. Mm-hmm. And if they go out of the airport, then there's a chance they could get it. China at the moment, there's no one on transport. There's no one in the streets. It's like the apocalypse in China right now. It's insane, and people who don't even have it can get it because everyone's closing their borders now. And now we've left, we can close the borders as well, which I think is really shit. But I don't think we should do that. But get everyone who get people who are from Britain home, like we've just done, and quarantine them.
Yeah, and people come home.
Exactly.
And quarantine those people.
Exactly.
People are just traveling down here. I think they can be
they
should just surely isn't there a thing where you just say why you're traveling? Why don't they just have that where they say why you're traveling? If you're traveling just to get home,
exactly.
If you're from then let them in, quarantine them. But to be fair, that might be a lot more people than we think.
Yeah, but they have quarantine
if you're just
stations
coming
set up.
down for leisure, then just kind of not kick them out, but say maybe let's just wait a little bit.
Yeah. It's gonna be around for a couple months apparently. There are vaccines being made at this point, so hopefully soon it can be sorted. But it's better to shut everything off so it can be contained, because there's one person could be in Australia and then it can spread. That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
In China, there's been whole cities that have been shut down and quarantined because it's so bad. Yeah, too many people, and it's only been a couple days, hasn't it?
A couple weeks, I think. No, a week. Time goes weird. Time is so weird, man.
Especially with everything wrong that's been happening so far.
You get kind of lost.
It's been one thing after the other. After the Australian fires, then the floods
I bet
in
this is
Australia.
not how some people used to see when they would see 2020. This is not what it would look like.
No,
people thought things would be better.
Yeah, the fires in Australia, and now all of a sudden the floods in Australia, the snowstorm, the blizzards in Canada, and now the coronavirus is running around. Yeah. Oh, here's something really cool.
Is it?
We
should probably say something funny after this.
The Simpsons predictions.
Oh, yeah.
The Simpsons predicting loads of shit. I think it's really I think it's
weird.
quite
I'm sorry, but he has to be a time traveler or something. There's no way. One thing. Yes, if you get one thing right, yes, sure, that can happen. Coincidence. But the amount of things he's predicted has been exactly the same. I'm sorry, but how?
We're getting judged. Right
how?
Now.
I'm sorry, but how the hell can that be real if it isn't a time travel or something? So there's got to be something going on. There's no way it can be all these coincidences.
Have you seen that Trump one? Have you seen that Trump?
It's ridiculous. It's
the
the
one
exact same.
The one down the escalator and the guy holding the sign. Have you seen that one?
That is so stupid.
There's a picture.
How can that be real?
There's a picture of Trump going down an escalator
Right,
and someone holding a sign, and the Simpsons got all of it.
Joe, insert here.
Yeah, insert here the picture.
Joe's right around the corner.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so.
But yeah, like it's an exact picture of him holding the sign. And have you seen the one about the world leaders or surrounding?
Have you seen the 9/11 ones? Like,
Yeah.
the amount of 9/11 predictions is ridiculous. I'm sorry, they're not even just simple.
We need to have like a conspiracy.
Oh, we should totally. The next time
Can we
I
do
get
that,
to come
Joe?
back, Joe, I better get to come back. If I get to come back, we have to have we have to have a conspiracy section. You're gonna have to make a new title.
Yes.
We're gonna have a conspiracy section.
If Joe says no, then we can just make our own channel.
Yeah,
competitors.
We'll come in on we'll come in on Fridays and do it because I come in early on Fridays and do it.
Oh,
then.
no, Wednesdays.
We could get our Brit's lesson then, or we could do it after.
Oh, after Brit's lessons.
Yeah, if we don't get to come back, that is. We'll name it like
I'm co-host.
we'll name it
now,
something
so.
really close to it, but change one of the letters or something.
State of mind.
True,
Like,
state of mind too.
True, like state of body or something like that.
True, state of body.
State of brains. There we go, straight to brains.
Joe's state of mind, and just have it
Joe's-
all about Joe.
Conspiracy theories about Joe.
No, we talked about having a show last week, and we were just saying, oh, we'll call it the Mary Show, and then we were.
Oh yeah, the Mary Show.
And we were just talking about we'll get ordained and marry a bunch of people, get strangers off the street and marry them without the consent.
Without their consent, yes.
Of
Because
course.
consent isn't real.
I love how last week we joked about you two taking
We've talked the entire time about us redoing this though. If this ends up good, you have to let us come back at some point. If you're ever not in a good.
Well, May's the new co-host of the show anyway.
Yeah. Then we can move. Did you see your knees seem
He's
a
like
bit squashed?
All squished. Maximum comfort.
No, that's like
So do you have anything to add about
If you, because your shoes are
the
far
news, right? First, Kerno is the most shite.
True.
Bus issues.
What happened was
I was driving.
Oh yeah, story time.
it
story
comes
time.
to go and pick everyone up.
Right, wasn't it?
Dan!
Dad, shut the fuck up!
Right, bus goes from the
talking
bus
about
stop
buses
at
right
Hurston,
now.
goes down to the Lizard, and then comes back up again. It went from the bus depot, broke down at the Lizard,
Oh, God.
and what this they called in at HQ in Camborne, and then Camborne was like, oh, well, the driver of the original bus has got to come up to Camborne, get a new bus, go down to the Lizard, then drive all the route all the way back. So I've just been stood in the cold for 2.5 hours waiting for the bus.
Well, this morning I was too lazy to walk to the bus stop, so my mum drove me, but then I missed the bus still, so I was just my mum was just driving behind the bus and waiting for it to stop, and then I ran.
I got on the bus at a normal time.
Oh, shut
and
the
got
fuck up.
completely fine.
I got assaulted on the bus.
Well, I'm
I
glad-
say assaulted, I might over exaggerating. I just got screamed at violently.
I'm glad you recorded the show though, because I felt like so bad. I was
Well,
so at
we
the
still
stop
got the
like,
fun of it.
because I asked you to come in early and
Well,
like,
We don't like as soon as you were like, oh, I'm gonna be late. We just kind of both were like, oh, we can just take over.
yeah, and I
Yeah,
meant,
it was just
did
so-
Dan
we were already
show,
sat
did Dan
here,
show you the
to be fair.
message?
We were already sat here.
I messaged him saying, record the show without me this
Yeah.
week.
To be fair, we were already sat here talking about doing it.
Legit, we were already looking up questions. We were like, we're gonna. I said like we're going
Yeah, we didn't really
to
have
wait.
anything for the background, so we're just kind of
Yeah.
It's a bit of a sad setup, but it's.
No,
we think we should keep the white sheet
Yeah.
and then just add the kind of maybe
The
a few
lights
things in the
thing,
background.
yeah.
Yeah, but we were like
Yeah.
pretty.
The lights aren't
pretty
too bad, though.
quickly. We were like, right, okay.
Yeah.
In case you don't
We
turn
already
up,
had,
let's
like,
get something.
But, well, when we were
recorded.
walking to get coffee, we were even like
Did
talking
you
about it.
did you explain why I wasn't here at the
No.
start of the show?
Larry killed you.
Yeah, I said
Oh.
like no. I didn't. I said I killed you, but yeah, I just think.
Well, let's move on to choose a tune. Oh, it feels so unnatural just going straight to choose a
I
tune.
did know.
Go for it.
It's begging by Mad Cow. I think that's.
We kind of have to leave a bit of time to let the song play.
Oh yeah, I remember.
This is like
It's a great song.
Yeah. But my choice is I had it Bonkers by that one.
I thought I chose a song.
I can't remember the name.
You did. Yeah, you did.
Oh, I also do.
Yeah.
You sent-
Yes, you did.
There's 3 songs every week.
Remember last
Oh, I
week Phil
thought
chose
you
one,
did.
Joe chose one,
Oh,
I chose
okay. I was like,
one.
I think everyone gets the us
You guys can
two.
choose one too. Just kidding.
No.
I have a song.
What's that?
Sunflower by Post Malone.
Is that?
They're still copying.
Joe!
Joe!
I'll drink it.
Joe goes flying.
Joe just flying with
Okay,
it.
seeing as
I haven't done anything.
we're past half an hour, we might as well end the show. Me and May will be back for episode 6
I made feature.
of True State of Mind.
Yeah, Larry
I
didn't
don't
have
have a choice.
And also a little shout out to anyone who noticed the spoiler on my Instagram story last night. It was not something I noticed until after.
I didn't
It is on
notice
there.
it. What was it?
It's a picture of me and you. So it's
Oh, right,
because
okay.
it's me scrolling down through my website, and obviously everything I make on my website is 2 weeks in advance.
Whoa.
How did
So
you
I-
react to that?
It was just my sister who noticed it, and she was like, "Having a girl on the show, I think, is needed."
Yeah,
It's like-
it really is.
Okay. So
I am-
yeah.
Like last week, even like just being like that perspective is just not there.
She also said that you look cute, but you know.
She's wrong.
Yeah.
That was
I need that Sharpie
Shift
back.
starts in it. Why-
And with that, and actually no, this hasn't been my show. I'll let you close off the show.
Get out!
You will close off the show.
Get out, Joe! I feel like Joe's done this intentionally to see how I would react, like how I would handle the situation.
Yeah, I think it's to get you eased in because it's a lot easier talking.
Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in an interview.
Yeah, I definitely
He, like,
frozen
broke the
outside
bucket.
for 2 hours just to test you. I literally, when I got on the bus, I could not type my hand.
Do you not have pockets?
Sucks to be you. I
Yeah,
guess.
I have pockets, but
Right, I don't get it.
What?
Can you finish the show?
Gloves!
We're ending this with gloves.
Can
That's
you
all.
end the show?
Yeah. Well, I hope you've had fun today, guys. I know we have. We've had a lot of laughs. If you like us, comment down below, like, subscribe. Like, subscribe. Share this amongst your friends, guys.
BlueSub Media.
BlueSub Media. There you go. Right. Yeah. Bye.